Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. This is going to be a general collective reading, so please use your own discernment when watching or listening to this reading, and whatever messages that come out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to be filming this reading on Monday, the 19th of May, 2025. I hope you're enjoying your morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I hope you enjoyed your weekend and looking forward to this week. All right. Um, Once again, I'd like to thank all my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters, anyone who have supported my channel in any way. Thank you ever so much for your support. And also, I want to just give thanks and gratitude to members of my soul tribe. All right, they have helped me so much, and they still continue to help me as I go along my journey. And please don't forget to check the description box, because I'd like to recommend members of my soul tribe to you. I'm sure there's many more, because as you ascend on this journey, you then to start to meet other members of your soul tribe. All right, I'm sure there some of them do reading like myself, some of them do spiritual enlightenment videos like myself, okay? But I'm sure there is something there for everyone. All right, so please don't forget to check the description box. And most of all, I need to give thanks to Allah, the Creator. Okay, I call him Allah because, as I've said in my previous videos, I'm a Muslim. All right, so thanks to the Most High, thanks to the ancestors, my spiritual team, and the angels as well. Okay, for their help, their support, their love, and also their protection as well. All right, and also protecting the collective as well. All right, so thank you ever so much for tuning in. All right, so what I want to do, as always, I just want to start off the reading, all right, by using this deck. Once again, it's called Raise Your Vibration, to keep the frequency and vibration high around this reading. Okay. All right, so let's see what's okay. Okay, they wanted me to select this card where it says, I trust the wisdom within. I trust the wisdom within. Okay, so that's the vibe for the day. Okay, and basically it's just that we should start to trust our intuition more. Okay, the intuition is basically our gut feeling. It's very much connected to the third eye chakra, okay, which is located just between the eyebrows. All right. And if you're not sure, always go within. All right, always pray, call in your spiritual team to help you. Okay, because our intuition is like a spiritual compass that can help guide us as we go through our journey. All right, and I'm just going to quickly read more on this vibe. So let's see. Trust the. Okay, it goes on to say here, knowledge is what we learn, wisdom is what we know. Knowledge comes from study, wisdom comes from within. Listen, there is a voice deep in the core of your being that has the answer to every challenge you face. Throughout your life, you have interacted with this voice, followed its guidance, and taken action based on what you've received. When you've ignored it, you found yourself in a space of indecision and insecurity. Think for a moment, isn't that true? The reason this card has come up for you today is because you are receiving divine guidance and you're questioning it. Some part of you still doesn't fully believe that the answer you are hearing is the reality you deserve. It's time to change that. The universe is giving you a loving nudge to make the next move. Through following the prompting from within, you gain a deeper sense of satisfaction and purpose. You are in touch with the universe through your inner voice, and it's time to listen up. Okay? So basically, it's to go within and trust our intuition a bit more. And the vibe of the day, I listen to the guidance of the universe. I listen to the guidance of the universe. Okay, so that's the vibe of the day. All right. Okay. So what I want to do, before I go into the downloads, let's just see, what is it that our spiritual team would like us to focus on, think about, consider. Okay. And once again, I just want to remind you that Tarot Oracle readings is all to do with energy. Okay, it's timeless and it's also non-gender as well. All right, so just bear that in mind. And we are on different timelines. Okay, and we all embody both um masculine masculine and feminine energies. Okay. Um. All right. So I'm just going to use this deck. Okay. The first card on the deck, it says rest and rejuvenation. So probably some of us might need to take some time out, or from our busy schedule, all right? And a way to help us to connect to our higher self, all right, which can help us to be able to listen to the silence voice to help us to make the right decisions or choices. Okay, let's see what else. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, what does, okay, okay, also, okay, um, we might need to call in Archangel Shamiel. Okay, Shamiel helps uh, with the third chakra, which is the solar plexus chakra, which is to do with our connected to our inner strength, um, to do with our willpower. All right, um, and also um, to help us, okay, to give us the strength that we need, okay, to work on our goals, all right. So we can call in Archangel Shamiel, all right. We can work with his energy, all right. So, um, okay. Because whatever we want to manifest, okay, is all we are working together with the universe as well. All right. or in partnership with the universe here, because we've got here caring connections, to be more in tune and balanced within ourselves, because we all embody both masculine and feminine energies. Okay, let's see. What else? Yes, and that can help us, okay, to um release anything that doesn't serve our higher purpose, okay, and walk into the door to personal healing and happiness, okay, to help us to take what action, what is necessary. All right, because by doing this, there are going to be that we need to make a few changes, because we've got a sense of possibilities there, and by doing that, all right, it's going to bring more abundance, more happiness, make us more prosperous, okay, as well, because you've got happy family here. All right, and even let's see what else. And we can also work with Haniel, okay, who is known as the goddess of the moon. Okay, we can call in her if you're interested in working with the energies of the moon. So you can call in Archangel Haniel to give you clarity, to help you to manifest. All right. Um, more things into your life, and to to basically to nudge you to go through this gate, okay, that will lead to which is the to the door to personal healing and happiness. All right. Yeah, so working with especially with Shamiel can help you to gain the courage, okay, to make those, and the inner strength to make those changes, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna try. I received a lot of downloads, okay, so um over the weekend, so I'm going to try and be as quick as possible, okay, before I start the reading. I'm going to be using to check to see what energies are around the collective. Um, Now, what I don't know if you have a guidebook, like the Holy Bible or the Quran or the Torah, or I don't know. It just depends, okay? Because not everyone has these guidebooks, but if you do, what my spiritual team is just they've asked me, all right, to just suggest these books, okay, that you can because there's lots that we can learn, all right. As the book of so they're encouraging us to read the story of Job, Daniel, and Malachi, all right. Job, I would say all these three men, all right, but basically the stories, their testimonies, all right, is all to do with patience, strength, protection, God's mercy, hope, faith, and perseverance. And we are in a spiritual war right now. Um, and if you feel that that there's a lot going on in your life, you've been persecuted at this moment, but again, these are one of the things that that goes with the territory, right? And my spiritual team, okay, they wanted me to read this verse. Okay, this is from the Holy Bible, and this is from Ephesians. Okay, this is from Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, and it goes on to say, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places." But I like to also say in low places as well. All right. So, and we are in the age of Aquarius. We are living in the last days. We This is Armageddon. It's all to do with truth versus falsehood. All right. And once you are trying to, you striving to do what is right, what is pleasing to the most high, okay, at the end of the day, you are going to get people who are not happy with that. All right. And if you need that support, you need spiritual strength. What my spiritual team is saying, that these books, Job, Daniel, there are many more, but the book of Job, Daniel, and Malachi will help you, all right, to give you that inner strength. All right. Also, they just wanted me to quickly mention something about when this term is used, releasing and cutting cords. Okay. Now, what I was guided to say, when you are on this healing journey, okay, because life is a process, it is a healing journey. It doesn't mean, all right, that when they say releasing the past, it means that you should forget about your past, because you need to connect also with what happened in your past in order to help you heal, okay, and grow. Because if you have a birth natal chart, there is something called the Imum Coli. Okay, and this is all to do with roots and connection. So at the end of the day, that is something that you can't, even though you're on this journey, it doesn't mean that you need to just forget completely about, because as Bob Marley said, okay, he said in one of his songs, he says, in this great future you can't forget your past. And sometimes you may need to revisit things, especially when you're doing any form of healing work, especially like inner child healing work. So you may, and they also say sometimes in the inner child decks, all right, that sometimes you may need to connect with your inner child, all right, in remember who you were as a child, and to connect in order to heal, and to maybe see, don't take this journey seriously, bringing more fun, more joy, be more curious, spontaneous, and things like that. All right. So if in case you, for some of you, may be trying to block this, but it's very important that we sometimes revisit in order for us to heal, forgive ourselves, okay, and to help heal any trauma, or because these things it's just these things that we definitely need to do. All right. And please check out my inner child, inner soul healing readings, which I do as well. It's a monthly reading, all right? So please check out these readings out. Um and again, healing yourself is also healing your lineage, all right? And unfortunately, that does require sacrifices, okay? Because that's just part of the journey. Um all right, so some other things, all right, that has been channeled to me, all right? So I'll start off with this one. um okay, let's go. What I want to do is like just go through the songs. All right, so we've got here, yeah, Running Away. Okay, this is by Bob Marley. All right, so I don't know, somebody could be on the run, or maybe they want to, or in the energy of trying to escape whatever it is happening in their life. Okay, they could be using substances, I don't know, but you've got Running Away. Also, Back to Black by Amy Winehouse, as well as Valerie. Let's Stay Together by Al Green, but it also was sung by Tina Turner. Also, Can't Take My Eyes Off You by Frankie Valli. Chain of Fools by Aretha Franklin, More Than a Woman by Alea, also Exodus by Bob Marley, Sailing by Rod Stewart, and Next Door to Alice by Nikki Chin. All right. Also, what has been downloaded to me is that someone you might know from your past, may need to do some form of healing. I think more likely is to do some form of inner child work. Okay, because I think there was some problem. Okay, to do with a father figure. All right. Um, and I also, from what's been channeled to me, okay, this person, okay, could have had problems with their feet. All right, they could have been flat-footed. Um, but this is what I'm getting here. All right, that this person may have issues. Okay, it could be like because they were flat-footed or had some problem with their feet. Maybe they didn't feel that they were masculine enough, maybe to play football or something like that. This is what that's been downloaded to me. Okay. Um, and also another thing that was that has come to me, okay, that there could be somebody also it could be because of this, or they could, I don't know, but it's like somebody I think is still battling against their sexuality, all right, because I don't know, I just keep seeing this man like dressed as a woman, so I don't know what that's about. Okay, so maybe they might need to revisit their or do some form of inner child healing to see what, to help them in that routine. Now if it's you, or you are part of the collective, look, at the end of the day, I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to speak my truth. Okay, what is been channeled to me, and as I said, that with this is a healing journey here. All right, and to help you. Okay, even including myself, to help us heal. All right. Another thing is that was being channeled to me. I keep hearing the words too little, too late. So I don't know. Maybe someone you were involved with in the past, maybe they want to come back, but they just feel that it's too late to come back. Um, Also, there's this uh um movie titled Lilo and Stitch. Okay, and my spiritual team, they wanted me to sort of like focus on this word stitch. Okay, so it could be a case where a person um wanted someone to look guilty of something they didn't do, okay, by manipulating evidence. So they could be of they could have given false or be a sort of I was described as, they could be a false witness, it could be a court situation here, or they could have given a false statement to the police. I don't know. And now next, someone may be doing parental alienation spell work. All right. It could be a case where you could be currently separated from your partner and you have children with this person. You could be going through a divorce, and somehow they want to create problems between you and your child or children. Take the energy as it resonates, okay? Because these downloads may not be yours to do with connecting with you. It could be to do with people you're connected with or associated with, or it could be energies within other energies. Okay, a family member, okay, is probably or going to be arrested by the police. All right, or it could be more than one family member. They could be charged with theft. Okay, this now it just depends on the timelines. Okay, this could be past energy, current energy, um, near or distant future. All right. And this person, or among these people, okay, this one of these people could be very jealous of you and have tried to do what they call like destiny swapping. Okay, but as I've said in my earlier channel, that's not possible because we're all unique and we all have our own unique path to tread. All right. And one of the people that could be arrested is a young person, maybe a teenager. Um, Also, someone who was deceptive in the past, okay, probably now feels stuck, bored, and unsatisfied with their life. Okay, they may want to come back to reconcile, but they have a hidden motive, and most likely it could be something to do with money. Um, Also, karmic justice is being carried out right now. Okay, and this could be experiencing tower moments or loss in love, money, or both. Or also, my ancestors, they also wanted me to look into this title of this movie, Mission Impossible: A Day of Reckoning. All right, so maybe whatever they did, or maybe what they had planned to do in the past, it didn't work, and now they're receiving for some form of karma, or or maybe they could be somehow whatever is played out. It could involve the justice system also, and there could also be something, I don't know, something to do with um a doctor or wife, or something to do with, anyway, somebody who had a mistress, and what they did, they unalived their wife, and they tried to make the mistress take on the um or to impersonate or personate, I don't know what's the thing, but their wife, something like that. All right, so they unalived their wife and made the mistress look like the wife, something like that. Okay, another thing. All right, okay, so here there's this is what that's what's been channeled to me. Okay, and let me just see if there's anything more. Okay, yeah. There is also a warning from spirit, okay, that um if this person, okay, that was deceptive in the past, if they were to come back, um now, for, as I've said before, okay, this could be your divine partner, okay, but you need to go within, okay, trust your intuition, your gut feeling. If you're not sure, pray. All right, because there could be a case where this person is not your divine partner, and if you were to take this person back, there's going to be it's going to create a lot of conflict, okay, between you and this person. Okay, this could also create a tower for you, and leave you in the Ten of Swords energy. All right, heartbroken. You could also experience some form of loss. Okay, it could be to do with money, and it could also cost you your life as well. So be very, very careful here. All right, and I was guided for me to say this. All right, um someone or a group of people could be losing their memory, okay, and this could be down to spell work, okay, using dark arts, better known as black magic. Because that's what that was downloaded to me, that somebody could be diagnosed, or more than one person, with amnesia. Okay, and please, all right, I don't know, it could be maybe this person or somebody who has been diagnosed because they were doing this. They need to watch this video, because I was guided to put a video called "The Dangers of Using Dark Arts, So-Called Black Magic." Okay, and I did mention, okay, that when you dabbling with this, okay, it can affect your mental health. Okay, and I did please check the description box, whoever it is. Okay, this could be to do across, it might not be someone who is part of the collective, it could be somebody who is cross watching. Okay, and if you're watching this, you need to watch um these other videos, okay, which I put in the description box. All right, from this video I put up on my channel. Okay, and one of the names of the other videos which I recommended, and this is from someone from my tribe, soul tribe, Daisy Ozim, who's got a channel called Proof of Chaos. She did put a video out called Magic and Mental Health. All right, so it's very important that we do not tamper or meddle with, or doing things like dark art, because it could affect mental health. It could also, if especially if you are expecting a child, okay, because it could also affect this child as well, or children as well, if you're doing this sort of thing. Then, and it could affect their mental health. The crystals that I was asked to mention that we can work with is pink agate. Is very good for a mother and daughter relationship. Serpentine, infinite stone, watermelon, tourmaline, which is good for emotional healing. Tanzanite, uh, platinum, quartz, citrine, dampierite, schistolite, tektite, prinite. Now, some of these crystals, okay, some of them you can find in your local spiritual shop. Some of them unfortunately, you need to get them online, and especially for the crown magic, because there's a lot of crown magic that's sorry for the crown chakra. There's a lot of crown magic that's being done now. So to protect your I would say crown chakra and third eye. What I was asked to mention is clear quartz, amethyst, rutilated or terminated quartz, kunzite, fluorite, sodalite, um, lapis lazuli. All right, and last but not least, another thing that to this is the last things, okay, that been downloaded to me. Someone wants to catch you off guard. It could be somebody from the past. Okay, they want you to lower your defense mechanism, and that may require you lowering your standards. But what spirit is saying to keep your guard and continue to create healthy boundaries. All right. Okay, so these are the channel message so yeah, so these are the channel messages that I received for the collective. All right, so for this reading, to check on the energies, I'm going to be using the Keeper deck. All right, and using the Gilded Tarot to clarify the cards, and I'm going to be using some other decks as well. All right, so and see what messages. Okay, anyway, so I'm going to be shuffling the cards and see what comes out, and whatever messages I come, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay, and if you do enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share. Okay, or just leave a comment. And also, please don't forget to check the description box, okay? Because I like to recommend some books that can help you as you go along your journey, okay? Okay. So the first card that came out is courtship. We've got concern. Okay, and then we've got mature man. Okay, so okay, so we've got here on the top of the deck, we've got privilege. Okay, we've got lovers here. All right. So what I'm seeing here, okay, so there could be now this could be something to do with past situation, okay, or current situation, near or distant future. But from what I'm seeing here, all right, it could be that there could be a man, This could be a past lover because obviously we've got lovers here. Okay, you could be in this energy, a privileged lady. Now, again, these readings, okay, they are sort of they're non-gender. Okay, so it could be that someone could be concerned, maybe that you're going to be sorry, that you're going to I don't know, um go in union or be in union with your divine counterpart, or maybe you already are in union with your divine counterpart. I don't know, but it looks like someone here could be um a past person here. All right, um because you've got courtship here. All right, and then you got mature man and concern. All right, so let's see. um Let me just get two other cards, all right, here and see what comes out. Okay. Well, we've got mature woman. Okay. Alright, so let me just take one more. Okay. Okay, and then we've got bad health. Okay. So okay, so somebody could be in bad health. Okay. Again, you could be, or somebody else could be in this energy, mature woman energy, and somebody could be in bad health. Okay, I don't know. Or maybe you might be um or you probably have some form of illness at this moment. Just take the energy as it resonates. Okay, so it could be a case where maybe a mature woman or mature man could be in bad health. They could be concerned um, about this privileged lady. Okay. Um, it could be a past person because, as I said, you got lovers here. Okay. Um, um, or you could have been married once, been in a relationship with this person because again you've got courtship, so you might have dated this person in the past. All right, so you do have main male hair. So I mean, this card is normally seen as the karmic card here. So and this one is normally seen as the divine feminine card. Okay, and this one is seen as the karmic feminine. Okay. Um, you've got marriage here, so I don't know. So maybe whoever is concerned, maybe they are married, or maybe they are worried that you might go into um you be connecting or in union, or you probably are in union with your divine counterpart. Okay, and this is causing someone to be somehow in despair. Okay, it could be a past person. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to be using now this could belong to one energy or group of people. Okay, um it could be to do with people that's connected with other, connected with other people. It could be people that you're associated with. Okay, so just take the energy as it resonates. So I'm just going to be clarifying uh courtship. Courtship. Got 10 of Cups. we've got 10 of cups. We've got 2 of swords. Okay. Okay, we've got 9 of wands. I hope you can see the, you know, the, I hope you can see. So, okay, so 10 of cups, 2 of swords, 9 of wands, hmm, Queen of Pentacles, Hangman, okay, 2 of cups, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, the Moon, okay. So I just want to put these here. Let me just bring this back so you have a better view of the cards. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, it could be a case where, right, where you might have dealt with somebody who embodies the Knight of Wands energy. Okay, all right, and they could have been embodying the shadow side. Okay, because we all embody both a light and shadow side. Okay, and this person, okay, that you were with, this person could have sort of made a bad choice because you got decision, okay, because you got 2 of swords. Okay, um you could um be in this energy. Okay, this Queen of Pentacles energy. All right, and okay, they could have been, because again you got 2 of cups, so this definitely has something to do with a relationship. Okay, or some form of partnership. um it could be something to do with family, because you got 10 of cups here, or you might have had a family, okay, with this person. um and maybe they did something. Okay, you might have discovered something because you got the moon. All right, they could have done something in secret, or they could have been holding a secret. Okay, and as a result you might have moved away. You could have, or maybe closed out a cycle with this person, because you got Wheel of Fortune here. All right, and again you got the Hangman here. So maybe uh they now realizing, okay, that they missed an opportunity with you. Okay, um because of the choice they made, or maybe because they were indecisive as to making the right decision. Okay, to maybe it could have been a third party situation. I don't know. Okay, I mean, it could be, okay, because you do have the Lovers here. So maybe there was a case where you could have been with this person, and maybe they had someone on the side. I don't know. All right. Or they could have chosen someone over you. All right. And now maybe since you moved away, this person um somehow uh feels trapped. Okay. Um so I don't know, or it could be that they could feel somehow trapped in another relationship, okay, with somebody else. Okay. um but the fact that we've got Lovers here, to me this is more like sort of a love relationship here. But this person did embody the Knight of Wands energy. And Knight of Wands energy is someone, especially the shadows side, is somebody who is quite reckless, someone who's quite arrogant, um also a player. Okay, that's the energy of the Knight of Wands. Could be somebody that's, um the energy could also be very immature as well. Okay, so this is what I'm getting here. Okay, maybe since you moved away, now they see your worth. Okay, this person could be in bad health. Okay, or maybe feeling some type of way because um they know, you moved away, you no longer want to be with them anymore. Okay, or maybe they're contemplating on making of what they did. um you know um that's why they're in this Nine of Wands energy here. All right, so let me just use some other decks and see what comes out. I'm using the Broken Mirror Oracle deck. On the first card on top of the deck, it says opposites attract, lessons not your usual type, different spiritual beliefs. Okay. Maybe they want to maybe they want to come back, which will involve some form of contemplation. Okay. So let's see what else. Yeah. Again, if you notice on this card, you could see there's like there's a lot of hands here. Okay, and it says that the ex, you could have found out that this person was unfaithful. There could have been some form of love triangle. Okay. Um, okay, Spirit is saying this is a red flag. Okay, there could have been some signs as well as some cheating involved, some form of deception. Okay. And this person could have been someone who was quite secretive. It says sneaky, mysterious, hiding information. Okay. Yeah. And this person was also living a double life. It says liar, deception in another relationship. Okay. And maybe you could have caught this person because it says caught red-handed, secrets exposed, surprised, and shocked. But this person, maybe you walked away. This person still feels that there's some form of unfinished business. It says proposal, forgiveness, and reconciliation. Okay, so as I said, at the beginning, this could be, your divine partner, and you two had to separate, do some form of shadow work or go through that dark night of the soul and then come back together. Or it could be a case where this person you're dealing with was a false flame or karmic partner, or this was like sort of like a karmic connection here. Okay. All right, so let me use another deck. Use a shadow one and see what comes out. And it could have, as I said earlier on, okay, it could evolve another person because on top of the keeper that you got main female here. All right. So it could be, as I said, sort of like a third party situation here. All right. Those people, please clarify courtship. Okay, so you got here unpredictable, never know what they'll do, unreliable. Okay, so this person is, maybe there was a lot of fighting there. Okay, because it says vicious cycle, pattern of relationship issues, bad habits, no win situation. So there could be a lot of arguments. All right. It said other loves still involved with the past cheating, secret affections. Then you got exposed, fragile heart, too open, in danger of heartbreak. So maybe if you want to take this person, you need to trust your intuition here and pay attention to the signs, signals, and synchronicities, okay? The red flags, because this, if you want to take this person back, this person could sort of again break your heart, okay? And it says escape. Love is an emotional escape for you. Be sure you are getting involved for the right reason. So this person, maybe they just go into relationships without even understanding what being in a relationship is all about. Okay, it could be something that maybe they are not somebody that is that sort of they lack the ability to trust someone. It could be something to do with whatever they have experienced in the past. Okay, it could be something that stems down all the way, um, to in the childhood years. I don't know. Okay, but this is what I'm getting here. Um, Let me just now clarify concern. But what I'm getting here, it looks to me because we've got the word concern, so maybe they might be concerned that you might be going into a loving, or you might be meeting your divine counsel. I don't know, this is what I'm getting here. Yes, please clarify concern. Please clarify concern. You got Five of Cups. Okay, you got the Devil. You got Three of Wands, Two of Wands, Temperance, Six of Cups, King of Swords, the Sun, Page of Wands, Four of Swords, and Four of Cups. Okay. So from what I'm seeing here, okay, is again, this person definitely is somebody you're dealing with from the past, because got Six of Cups. Now we, as I said, we're all on different timelines, so please take the energy as it resonates. Okay, this could also could have happened in the past, or in the near, or going to happen in the near distant future. Okay, you could have been dealing with somebody who embodies the King of Swords energy. Okay, although the King of Swords energy is also to do with truth, courage, and mental power, the shadow side of the King of Swords energy is somebody who is quite arrogant, judgmental, and very manipulative. All right. So from what I'm seeing here, okay, it could be this person could be in this current energy. Okay, they could be somehow in solitude, or you could be in solitude. Um, all right, this person could be experiencing I don't know, either you or this person. Okay, because if there's a breakout, that we all can be, or at one point be, in this Five of Cups energy. So maybe this person is it currently in the Five of Cups energy, as well as the Four of Cups energy. Okay. And if you notice on this card, it says four of swords. So this to me could also be very much connected to this card where it says bad health. All right. Maybe this person is quite stressed. Um, feel quite sad, okay, because you do have five of cups, because they probably thinking about the regretting. They could be in regret about this missed opportunity they had with you. Okay, they could be somehow reminiscing what you had in the past, but this was definitely a karmic relationship because you got the devil here. um Maybe they're praying and hoping um that they can have a second chance because you got three of wands here. um and hoping that you'll take them back, and maybe they're wanting to plan to come back to you. um because you got two of wands here. All right. um and maybe when you were in a relationship with this person, you could have received clarity because you got the sun here about this person being deceptive. Okay. And maybe they might want to try and communicate with you as well to tell you that they now want they want to return to you, or or they want you back in their life. Or you could have received a message regarding this person's infidelity. All right. Okay. So just take the energy as resident. But what I'm getting here, okay, strongly is that this person may want to communicate with you to try and balance something out of you because you got the temperance card here. All right. To heal something with you. All right. Okay. So let's. Yeah. But you have to be careful because on top of the deck, of the tarot deck, okay, you got King of Pentacles. So this person could embody this energy, but at the bottom of the deck you got Seven of Cups. So this person probably could still have a lot of options, or they may want to come back and create some type of illusion. Okay. um okay, you could be in this energy, this Queen of Cups energy. This person is definitely in this Ten of Swords energy right now. Maybe that's why you got the health card here from the Keeper card. Um, and this person somehow feels somehow heartbroken, okay, because you moved away from this situation, okay? Let's see. Let's see. Hmm. This one. Let me use another deck. Let me use this deck and see what comes out. Please clarify concern. Yeah. This person probably could be feel somehow they could be all in their head because you got trapped. Or it could be that this person wants to come back, but spirit probably saying that they probably want to trap you into some situation here. You could have sort of probably realized, okay, or seen their true colors, that they was somebody that kept a lot of secrets. Okay, there could have been some deception. Okay, and as a result, especially if it was a third party situation, and you could have uh, experienced some form of heartbreak. This person could also have problems or with the police, okay, as well, okay. You could be in this energy, queen bee energy, someone who's quite secure, confident, career focused, okay, and you've sort of because you had the sun card that came out, okay, so you could have definitely found out some truth about this person, their deceptiveness, and you've sort of like ended the relationship, okay, because that's what funeral means. It means relationship has come to an end, okay. Maybe they feel that somehow there's some unfinished business, I don't know. All right, let's see. Maybe that's the reason why they may want to planning to come back. All right. Um let's see. Let's see. Okay, let me just see what is it this person may want to say. Okay, so I'm gonna be using this message of love oracle and see what is it they may want to say. Okay, so I don't know. So let's see. That's what I'll use this one. Concern, concern. Okay, so they may say this is disagreements. They say, I wish you understood how I feel. Okay. It says understanding, I see your side of the story. I mistakes. It says that I wish I could right my wrongs. Hmm. Reciprocity, I want to have equal give and take. Daydreaming, I am always longing for you. And it says amen, I want to fix our connection. So I think these are the um some of the messages, okay, this person may want to tell you, okay. Okay, so I'm going to be clarifying mature man. Let's see what comes out there for the mature man. Okay, for mature man, you got Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups here. Okay, Seven of Cups. Page of Swords. King of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. Once again. The Sun. Ten of Swords. Two of Wands again coming out. Three of Swords again. Three of Wands. Yeah, Four of Cups. So it seems that it's the same. Yeah. So a lot of the cards that came out previously is the same. So what I'm seeing here, this I think this energy is to do with like it's definitely to do with a past person here, okay, or maybe someone that you might be currently dealing with. You've just separated from, okay. It could be a lover. It could be to do with a spouse, okay. Here, um, but you got Six of Swords at the bottom, so it's definitely uh someone that you moved away from, and you got the Devil. So this was definitely a karmic uh connection here. Okay, karmic connection. And when I see the Six of Wands, it just reminds, like, I think this person, maybe, um now seeing your worth, and they want to come in and to bring some form of peace offering to you. Okay. um Maybe they just miss your company, and you could be dealing with somebody who is in this King of Swords energy. And this is what I'm seeing here. All right, that somehow they could be experiencing some form of loss, or they could feel somehow heartbroken about the choices that they made. Um, and now they're realizing, okay, that um, how your or they now seeing your value. Okay. This is what I'm seeing here. And again, maybe at that time this person uh had a lot of options, or maybe they created a lot of illusions, and you were able to uh somehow you got a message or received some clarity, or maybe you trusted your intuition. Okay. Because that's why, I don't know, this, I'm just looking at this um card here. It says, I trust the wisdom within. So maybe your gut feeling was telling you that about this person, that this person was not being honest, not being truthful to you, and as a result you moved away. Okay. From this situation, and now this person is not happy, they regret, they want to sort of like come back, to offer to to offer, or to have a peace, to off to mend things, because that's what came out um in the message of love deck, because it says, men, I want to fix our connection. Okay. um Now, as I've said, this person, okay, that you were dealing with in the past, this person could be your divine partner, but you need to go within, trust your intuition and your gut feeling, meditate, pray, because as I said, that for some, okay, for some of you, okay, this, you could be dealing with a divine part, but they just had to go through this sort of like do some shadow work, do some form of introspection, um go through that dark night of the soul, and then you two come back together. But for some of you, this was most likely a karmic partner, a false flame. Okay, so please just take the energy as it resonates. All right. Let's see what they could be quite overburdened and stressed. Because Ten of Swords, it's not really a good energy to be in. Um, okay, you could be dealing with somebody who's, I don't know, mature. I don't know, quite. It could be like an older person. I don't know. It's just, let's see. Let me use. Let's see what I use. Let me use what lies. I know, let me use this one and see what comes up. But if you take this person back, okay, this person could somehow have a hidden agenda. Because it says a hidden agenda. Someone has a hidden agenda and motives. Okay. Maybe they might want to speak to you, because it says clearing the air, clearing up misunderstandings through communication. Okay. Holy Spirit, will please clarify mature man. It says quiet contentment. Simply companionship brings you peace and satisfaction. So maybe at some point, or maybe they now view you, because you see the sun in the background there. So maybe they're now realizing how valuable you were, and maybe now they feel that somehow when they were with you, they were somehow at peace. They were, I don't know. Okay, just take the energy as it resonates. It goes on to say, crossing paths, a destined encounter is about to happen between you and someone. So maybe it could be that maybe when you're going about your business, you might sort of meet this person, okay, from the past, or it could be something to do with your divine partner. Um, God here exposing lies, the truth will eventually be exposed. So maybe this person is still wearing a mask. Maybe they will want to come to towards you, but there's still some hidden truths here. Okay. Then you got unspoken tensions. Tensions lurk beneath the surface. So maybe there's some things that this person is not um, telling you. Okay, they're keeping something back from you. Okay, because here it says authentic vibes. You find someone who resonates with your authentic vibe. So maybe this person is not being authentic. That's why you had the picture with the mask. And it says double standards. Different people are held to different standards. So maybe you and this person are not on the same level. And it says holding back. The other person is not being fully open with you. All right. So once again, we're saying that this person could be still holding um something back, holding have a hidden agenda or hiding a secret from you. And I said this person could be also still in another relationship or still has many options. Okay, so please use your intuition at all times. Let's see what else. Let's see what lies beneath. Let's see what this one says. Please clarify not your man. This definitely could be something from the past. It says love story once upon a time. So it's probably to do with a past connection. It says fake friends. So this person could be fake and so this person could still be very promiscuous. Maybe they're now all in their head because this is what it says there. Okay. This person could still have somebody on the side. It says private relationship. Okay, this person could be somebody who always runs away from their feelings, somebody who's quite dramatic. Maybe at this present moment, things around them could be all falling apart. Okay, but this person could still be somebody who is doing or have many options because it says getting a room, hotel, motel. Okay, and again, you could have found out this person was unfaithful. It says red lipstick stains. Okay. And this person could still be quite toxic. Okay. Or maybe this was a toxic relationship. Okay, let me use this deck and see what comes up. So let me use this other deck and see what comes out to clarify these cards. Please clarify courtship. Please clarify courtship. Okay, so this could have happened around summertime. Okay, you might, all right. You could be dealing with somebody who is either a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or You might have these signs in your birth natal chart, or this person has. Okay. This person, it seems that they probably want to call you. Okay, but this person could be somebody still sneaky. It says fake people hiding themselves, plotting. Okay, and this person could be holding a lot of secrets. Okay, they may want to reconcile, but what spirit saying that trust your intuition, because this could be a risk. Okay, um they could have somebody on the side, because it says new bull, hiding place, seeing someone new. You could be in the divine, this divine feminine energy. Okay, maybe they now regret and now see you as a gift, um and now maybe they want to come back and have some form of commitment with you. You could have had children with this person, but somehow this person could still be confused about what they want. Okay, and this person could be somebody who is still very childish. Okay. Okay, let's see if this person was to come. Let's see I'm gonna use the three intentions. Let's see if this, so let's see. So whatever comes out from this deck, okay, so some of these messages could be from your divine counterpart, or it could be from this person. All right, so you just have to go within and trust your intuition here. Okay, and this is a general a general reading, or not a personal reading. Okay, right, so the first card I want to go, it says exploitation. I want to take advantage of your resources, connection, skills, and knowledge. Okay. Status, social standing is very important to me. I'm only interested when you're elevating my image. Okay, so this person may want to exploit you. Maybe they also want to come in because somehow so status could be something at play here. You got leverage. I want you to open up and trust me so I can use your secrets against you. So maybe this person wants to humiliate you. Okay, mirror, I reflect back what you project, revealing truths about yourself through what you see in me. Okay, so this person could be mirroring you at this moment. So this could be some form of, this could be a twin flame scenario. Doesn't have to be. Okay. Okay, and then you got here confession. A hidden truth is ready to surface, exposing what's been concealed. So maybe they're going to find out more truth about this person, or maybe this person is going to come in and tell you what they've been hiding. Okay. And revenge, I'm looking to damage you in retaliation for perceived wrongs. Mm. So, yeah. And then on top of the deck, you've got laughter. I'll be shining light in your life and bring you laughter and joy. Okay. And then you got greed. I'm pursuing wealth and power with no regard for ethical or moral boundaries. Mm. Oh, yeah. So to be, yeah. So I mean, the message about laughter, okay, and mirror. This could be from your divine counterpart, and the rest, I believe this is the true intentions of this person, that this karmic masculine or feminine. And then you got a negative here. I'm hiding my true intentions. I don't actually care about your well-being. And envy, I resent that you have what I most desire, so I will belittle your successes to make myself look better. Okay, so please take the energy as it resonates. Go within, trust your intuition. If you're not sure, go within, meditate and pray. Okay. Okay, so to close off this reading, I just want to be using a few decks. So first of all, I want to use this one. This is Osset, okay, the Egyptian goddess. She's also divine feminine. And during the weekend, okay, I came across these um two names, okay. It's Anubis. Okay, I believe it's Anubis. Let me just check. Anubis and what? I don't remember now. I think it's Anubis and another one. I'll try and remember. Okay, so let's see. Oh, I did write it down somewhere. I know one of them was Anubis. I'll have to just go through this thing and see if I can find. Okay, yeah, it was Anubis and Sobek. Okay, so Anubis is a guide and protector. Okay, so let's see. So I want to just read this. I just thought it was important for me to read. To use this deck. Because this is it's covers all the Egyptian goddesses, deities, and so forth. All right. So let me see. I probably missed it again. Let me just quickly. So Anubis is page 15 or 6. Yes. Okay, so he's a guide and protector. And the message from Anubis, it says, you can relax now as you are safe. If you wish to ask me to be your guide and protector in this life and the next, call on me and your guardian angel 7 times a day for assistance, and I promise you safety and a release from fear. Visualize me walking around you and your house for extra protection. All right. Um, and so let me see if I can find the card of the news. I know there's quite a few here, so just bear with me if I can find the card of Anubis. I hope it's not. I should have taken the cards out actually, but never mind. It's done. It's done. So let's see if I can find Anubis. Okay, so this is the card for Anubis. Okay, it says guide and protector here. Okay. Let me just while I'm there, get the other one. I'm just put it on a stand, okay, so you can have a better view of Anubis. Okay, so and then the other meanings, okay, to this card, it says abundance. Take care with all banking and investments. The money you need will come. It also says family or friends may assist you. Okay, that's for some of you. Love, pay attention to your dreams for guidance and avoid any illicit relationships. Work forward slash career, care of the sick, dying, and grieving is part of your soul contract. So maybe that's where your life purpose lie. Okay, travel, travel will be safe generally, but smoother if you involve me to care for your home while away and to travel with you. Health, trust, and follow your inner guidance as well as medical advice. Possible fertility issues, surgery may be required. Family, extra care of children and the elderly may be required. And future, follow your dreams, but use caution and you will be safe. Okay, so it's also about paying attention to the sign signals and synchronicities and red flags and trusting your intuition. Okay, and the other name I came across. Okay, I know it's Sobek. Okay, and Sobek is to do with rest um and endings. Okay, so let's see for this one. Sobek. This is 93. Okay, so Sobek, it says rest and endings. It says the message from Sobek is that I come to challenge you, but I always offer you my protection. So do not fear to invoke me. Never fear the ending of everything, be it relationships or life itself. I reside in the sky with the throes and see times of rapid change for humanity. See your life as but a short sojourn on the way home to be with your beloved divine mother Osset and Father Ra. Rest now and allow regeneration so you may heal. Now, strangely enough, when I was the first card, all right, that came out from the energy deck. Okay, it was rest and rejuvenation. So there could be something to also, as I said, so maybe you might be feeling a bit unwell, or maybe this person, um so or maybe you just need to probably take some time out. You might be healing from the situation. um Maybe there could be some endings, because I keep coming across 13. um and 13 does represent um so change as well. So I don't know. Change, endings, okay, as well as the number 5. All right. Um, okay, and some other messages, okay, coming out from this. Um, or maybe, okay, or maybe you or somebody else might be diagnosed with a terminal illness. I don't know. Just take the energy as it is. It might not be you or somebody connected with you. It could be, as I said, this is all to do with energies. It could be other energies within other energies. All right. Some other meanings to this second card, rest and ending. It says abundance. You are in an ending cycle of life in regard to both business and life cycles. Release what you no longer need and know that income sources might need to change. Love, ending of a current relationship, very possible. Exercise caution if a new one appears, so that we need to remain alert. Okay. workforce slash career. Watch out for people seeking to undermine you. Stand up strongly for yourself and the situation will resolve. Travel, some delays if traveling, but divine assistance should come if you call. Take care with all plans and read the fine print. Health may indicate a need for surgery or rest and recuperation before health is restored. Illness may become chronic in the elderly. Family, caring for health needs of loved ones and especially elderly family members if it is indicated, and future uncomfortable endings, and then bright new beginnings, because obviously some things have to end before something new can be brought forth. All right. Now when I was walking near the sea, I came across this well, actually happened to come across this bird. Okay, and it's called a kingfisher. And so there might be a message there for someone. So I was guided once again to read something here. So let's see if I can find the picture here of the kingfisher. So I'm going to be using this deck. Hmm. Okay. So and I was seeing over the weekend, okay, I did see a lot of crows as well. So um the kingfisher, okay, it says that fortune, looking inside you find strength and calm. Every person is the architect of their own fortune, okay. And the one for the crow says, well informed, whatever the source, listen to the messages that reach you from all directions. All right. So I've been seeing a lot of crows. And I saw this unusual bird, the kingfisher. All right. So I was guided to yeah, I was guided to yeah, so I'll go with these, yeah. So I'm just going to read on this one, okay? The kingfisher, okay? Okay, I'm just going to read the meaning of the card. A messenger not of this world has been sent into your life to remind you of your higher guidance and the beauty, love, and abundance that life holds for you. In order to move even deeper, Kingfisher asks you to go into stillness to meditate and find your vision. Only in the state of calm are you able to see clearly, as you able to connect with your higher self. Kingfisher helps you discover your strength and ignite your fire. He reminds you that you are able to change your environment and conjoined with your higher self. Connect to your true home. Ask yourself, why am I here? What do I want to accomplish? Okay, and other meanings to this message says lucky messenger, love and peace in turbulent times, connection to the higher self, go into silence and look within, acts with deliberation and purpose, connect with your higher self and invite your visions to flow, illuminate the world with your beauty and charisma. And the affirmation to this message says, I take my fortune into my own hands and remain true to myself. I take my fortune into my own hands and remain true to myself, because we are the creators of our own reality. Okay, destiny is in our hands, it's not out there. It's the end result of how we choose to live our life. It's to do with the decisions and choices we make for our life. And I'm going to read on this one, okay, because I've been seeing a lot of crows, okay, where it says well informed, whatever the source, listen to the messages that reach you from all directions. So maybe you might be seeing a lot of crows at this time. Okay, so the meaning of the card, the crows fly through the forest and you will soon learn the latest gossip. Crow is a messenger of the great goddess. If you have drawn this card, messages will come flying thick and fast. Crow dissolves all veils and brings you clarity and truth. Be alert. Recognize the signs that reach you and trust your inner guidance. Then new insights and solutions are possible. Okay, and more meanings to this card. It says information, right side concerns the world, left side concerns you. Crow, feather magic. Okay, networker. So you might be a networker or have a social media platform. You could be seeing crow feathers at this moment. The energy of the crow also represents connectiveness, unity, also lively forest, gossip. Um, okay, so there could be a lot of gossip going on around you. I did see the gossip card from one of the decks. And the affirmation to this, it says, there is nothing to do, being there is quite enough. The wind carries to me everything I need to know for today. All right. So it's all about tuning in, going into nature, connecting with your higher power, to the divine, your spiritual team, to get the answers that you need. Okay. Let's see what other messages. Okay, what um our higher self wants to tell us at this moment. It says authentic living, being true to yourself is important. Inspire others to live authentically. Your value, honesty, and openness. Okay. Goes on to say spirituality, becoming more spiritually aware, more spiritually focused, choosing a spiritual path. Okay. So some of us just need to connect with spirit a bit more. I started to take these two first cards, okay, on the deck. It says perspective shift. It says a phase of deep questioning, seeing through the lies and illusions. Stop seeing life as you once did. So we need to, for some of you, okay, you need to probably use discernment and see through things through your spiritual eye, which is to do with the third eye and not through the physical eyes. All right, that's for some of you. Um, it goes on to say life balance, balancing different elements in life, work hard and play hard, mentally achieving it all in perfect balance. So it's all about the journey should be again all to do with balance, okay. Also balancing the physical body and the spiritual body, and everything should be done in moderation, okay. um Also it should be about a love, self-love. It says self-love, bursting through your limiting beliefs, you'll discover your self-worth, a long journey to self-love. All right. And also this could be for the cross watcher or anyone who is in, or I should say embodying this. It says the ego self, dismantling the ego is a crucial step. The biggest block to your true self must explore the nature of your ego. So we should always keep that in check, because if we are operating our ego, that's part of that belongs to the shadow side, and and it can create a lot of blockages, and can even make us self sabotage. Okay. Let's see what I'm using this one. Let's see what numbers are coming out, okay, for I'm going to be using the numerology deck. Let's see what comes out. Okay, so some of us need to always be active, remain active. It's physical activity. That's on number 67. Okay. All right. Okay, this again, there could be some endings to certain relationships because it says relationship change. This is on number 56. Okay, so, we've got adventure. So some of us might need to go out there, explore. All right. Some of you might be going into some form of spiritual partnership. Okay. This is on the number. So we've got adventures on number 55. We've got spiritual partnership that's on number 27. Okay. Some of it might need to do a bit more healing. Okay. And spirit wants us to also persevere at this moment because we could be going through a lot of challenges at this present moment. Okay. And not being on in our pride, make sure that we get whatever healing that we need to get. Maybe learn something because it says here it's on number 57. We've got teaching and learning. All right. Okay. And also, some of us might be, this could be a time of new beginnings as well because this is on a number 1. All right. Let's see. I'm going to close this up. Okay, and to close off the reading, I'm going to be using this deck. It's called Motivational Message. So let's see what's okay. So they wanted me to select this one. First, it says, personal journey. I follow what feels right within me, okay, without needing validation from others. We are each on our own journey, and mine does not need to look like anyone else's. My enjoyment and satisfaction is validation enough. Okay, so and that's all part of taking our personal power back, being our own person, being our true authentic self. It's not personal. People's reactions or opinions of me are really not about me at all. People tend to project their own insecurities or fears onto one another. So when someone speaks unkindly to me, I remember they have something going on that has nothing to do with me. That's something that we need to remember as a collective. Expansive, it says, every day I am learning new things and expanding into my highest potential. All right. Subconscious mind, I realize that subconscious beliefs or programs may be holding me back from my desires. For example, if I want money, I may have been told things grow up things growing up that I am subconsciously holding on to. So I go back to my past and release beliefs that no longer align, substituting them with ones that do. Um, Unlimited, I create my reality with the thoughts I think and things I focus on. I am unlimited in my ability to create a beautiful life full of good and love. Okay. And okay, they want me to select this last card. It says loving friends. I surround myself with people who inspire me and grow together with me. My friends raise me up and hold me to the best that I can be. I am loved unconditionally and supported throughout my journey. I release old friendships, which may be toxic or keeping me stagnant. Okay, they wanted me to select this card. So I hope whatever messages that came out, I hope it's going to bring some form of clarity to your situation. Okay, if whatever messages that came out resonates with you in some way, okay. It's again, it's all to do with energy. Okay, whatever messages that came out, please take what resonates and leave the rest. Please don't forget to check the description box. And also, thanks to everyone who have supported my channel in any way. Thanks to my subscribers, anyone or my viewers. Thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you did in the past or what you're about to do now is much appreciated, and it does help the channel. Thank you ever so much. Okay, and once again, if you did enjoy this reading, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.